Today is January 19th, which means we are within 24 hours of Princess Connect Redrive's global release. What better way to celebrate that than opening up some cards? So, we're really looking for Carol and Pecorine. I understand Kokoro's popular. She's not for me. By all means, she's a good character. But we're really looking for these two beauties right here. Especially Carol's. There's a few versions of each character, each of the main characters at least, for SPs. So any of them would be great. Pecorine specifically, her the one with her in the apple, I enjoy that art a lot. Carol, I'll take anything, let's be honest. Whether it's the $500 one, or I think there's some right around 100. So, speaking of Carol, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Certainly not complaining. So, let's get into some packs. I'm very excited for Princess Connect Redrive. I feel like I've been waiting forever at this point, but finally here. Glad to add another gacha game. Right now I'm only playing one, AFK Arena. I was playing Don Machi. I lost access to the account though, and it's tied to an email address I had in college. So that email address no longer works, so I can't recover it. It's a little disappointing. I've talked with the staff over there, and they were unable to get me my account back. So I pretty much just have to live with it at this point. So I don't think I've opened Japanese packs so far on here. So the thing with them is you still get the rare slot no matter what, and it's always a single rare. And what they do, I believe it's the 5th slot in here is a flex slot. That can be anywhere from an uncommon to a CR to any of the special rarities. So, we'll see. I love that art. I think it's so adorable. The pudding episode was pretty great. So, yep. So, that was a pretty quick triple rare. And double check, yeah, it was the 5th slot. So, that's the one we have to look out for. I'll take a quick look at that. I do like Shiori a lot, honestly. I think she was an interesting character. Not as big a fan of her sister. I'm trying to think of her name, but it's not popping into my head, which is a little too bad. Maybe Hatsune. I'm gonna say Hatsune for now. We'll go with that one. Whether it's right or not is irrelevant. I don't particularly care for her. This is another really nice art, though. I really do like this one. 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we got an uncommon this time. I think the extra slot's really interesting, though. I don't particularly think we should do it in the US. It's nice you get more single rares. You lose out on some commons, though. I mean, realistically, neither rarity actually matters. But I think it's a nice touch anyways. There we go. Our first Carol is our first double rare. That's beautiful. We take those all day. No questions. Love to see her signed, of course, but hey, it's a start. Princess Connect boxes are still pretty readily available. I think as of right now, Hammer Girl has some. They're, I think, $78 there, though, so it's a little more expensive than I'd like to pay for a Japanese box, but, you know, you do what you can do. At this point, there's enough available where it's still feasible to kind of keep going. I have one more right now outside of this one, and then I think I have 2 more on their way. So at some point, hopefully, we'll get an SP. If not, actually, I think this is one of the more playable double rares on the set, if I remember correctly. Don't ask me what it does. No idea. Unlike a lot of other people that seem to open the Japanese packs, I do not read literally any of it. Does seem like most of them have at least a rudimentary ability to read them, though. I'm sure, especially with keywords, things are a lot easier to know. You know, if you see a brainstorm, for instance, if this does not look like it says brainstorm, but you can take a really good guess at what it does. Say the carol had the brainstorm. If someone sees a carol with a brainstorm, they're going to know which carol it is. But not me. Looks like we got another foil. Nice pecorine. See, we wanted the pecorine and the carol. We should have been a little more specific that we wanted them signed and beautiful. But, you know, they're here. They showed up for roll call. That's what really matters in the end. So, I know in the Japanese set, I heard sometimes they do, wow, that just looked crazy with that stamped on there. They sometimes do reprints as well for boxes. I heard Kaguya-sama's getting a reprint. I'm going to be opening those probably pretty soon. I have a couple boxes of those sitting around. So I'm hoping Princess Connect does. Oh, there we go. That's an SR? Yeah, not an SR we want, but it is nice in the Japanese boxes. It seems to be a lot more common to get 2 foils. In the US boxes, you can still do it. It's just not particularly common. I think it's like, what was it, 25% chance or something? I don't really know my rarities, to be honest, but it's somewhere around there. So it's really nice that I see almost every single Japanese box seems to have 2 foils in it. It's a hell of a pack to try and open. Oh, another double rare. It's interesting. Not quite what we're looking for. But at this point, it's not like I'm going to play any of the Princess Connect cards. So they're just kind of going to sit in a binder and look pretty anyways. The SRs specifically, I don't think really have much value. When I was looking at them a few days ago, there were at least 20 different ones. It was quite hectic just looking through them, honestly. But because of that, most of them don't have literally any value. I saw a couple double R's, I think, were like 5 yen or something. It's a bit ridiculous, but it's definitely not a set I'm opening for financial value. That's for sure. I do enjoy the art. I'm really pulling for a season 2. Obviously, I'm going to spend far too much money on the gacha. I already know that. I don't think anyone in my life would question that I'm going to do that. So, oh, got another double rare. So, looks like we got the whole main cast in double rares. So that's pretty nice. Again, Kokoro's not exactly something I was looking for, but we at least got her. I do have a friend that kind of likes Kokoro. If I see him before I end up posting this, I might give him some Kokoro cards, but I'm not sure when I'm going to end up getting to this, whether it's going to be tonight or tomorrow. You know, I'm certainly going to get on the game as soon as possible. I can't seem to find a exact time they're doing the release, but I am very excited for it when it does hit. I did think CRs were only available in the flex slots, so let me see. Nope, I guess they're not. I just realized we hadn't gotten a CR in the flex slot yet. I thought that was interesting. I guess I was just wrong about that. For some reason, I feel like that's our first, maybe second of that. I don't think I remember that art. Looks like it was when she took her shoulder pads off. And just like that, we do get the CR in the flex slot. So I guess it is an either-or kind of thing. Thought it would only be one way or the other, but that's fine. And Speak of the Devil again. Another pecorine with that art. Alright. So, this is the last chance I have foil. Didn't get it. It's okay, we did get double foils in this box. I wasn't really intending to, but there we go. We do have another box, so fuck it. Let's crack her open. See what we get in here. Honestly, for not getting an SP, I am pretty happy with it though. I got 3 nice double rares. I think this, I'm pretty sure this is the one that's actually really good as well. And then I also got the 2 foils. And let's see what we get for a promo. Pecorine, perfect. Carol and Pecorine. The 2 I actually wanted. That's perfect. Alright, we take those. So let's see what we got. Alright, this is the last box. Luckily I don't have any more yet. Still waiting on a couple. So these are the only ones we're going to be able to open today. I feel like otherwise I would just open until I get an SP, honestly. Yes, the pancakes. Thank you. I find it really interesting that that's just an art in a card game. I really should go through and see what the event does, but it's just such a weird art to see in a card game, in my opinion. Certainly not a bad art. God only knows it looks delicious. But it's just not, looks like we got a foil. Does not look like it's anyone we're looking for. Oh, okay. I just kind of stared at the art, and all I could think of is, why is there an SR of this when there's an SP of it? So I guess there just isn't, and this is just the SP. Wonderful. Let me just grab a sleeve. I actually remembered to bring a new pack of perfect fits up today. So let's just toss her in a sleeve. It's one of the only SP arts that I actually knew that isn't of the main cast, so that was interesting. I took a good 2 or 3 seconds to realize that this wasn't an SR. I was just thinking about the art the entire time. I have no idea who these characters are, what their names are. I do not. I remember, I think she's in charge of some guild, and she's the maid for her. Or no, she's in charge of an orphanage, right? I think that's what it was. It's been a while since I watched Princess Connect. I certainly don't know their names, though. So that's exciting. Honestly, I don't know how it looked. Nope, actually on camera, the signature stands out a little bit. But in person, for some reason, I can barely see it. I can see the stamp down here a lot more than the signature. That's for sure. But just looking at it on camera, it looks a lot easier to see on that. So that's phenomenal. We're pretty excited there. So I'm going to guess we're not getting another SP in here. And I'm pretty sure the 2 boxes I'm waiting on right now are also from the same case. So the chances of an SP being in there is going to be slightly lower as well, which is not super exciting to open them, but I can't imagine I won't open them anyways at this point. I really just enjoy Princess Connect. I should go rewatch it. This is kind of a busy week. I don't think we're rewatching it this week. This week we have the Rent a Girlfriend set coming out, the Grand Order set coming out. I planned on opening a couple Kaguya boxes over the next day or two. And then we're getting 2 more boxes of this as well. So between that and work, not to mention the insane anime season we're having right now, it was something like 44 or 45 new anime. I'm caught up, and there's 16 I'm sticking with. I've definitely never had a season where I had to watch 16 shows a week. So that's going to be interesting as well, but we're definitely another Pecorine, that's good. If we're going to see any repeat double rares, I think this is the opening to see it. You know, we got the 3 ones we really wanted, or 2, sorry. I was looking at the third being second Pecorine. The Kokoro, and this one I do think is playable, so. It's been a while since I've actually read the translated version, but I'm pretty sure it's the playable one. So even just Carol and Pecorine alone, if we can get doubles of those, that's great. We got another triple rare, that's pretty cool. No, it wasn't the same one, but it does have the sisters on it, so that's interesting. Didn't think there would be 2 climaxes with the same 2 characters on them in different colors. Slightly weird. I'm sure it's happened before, just nothing I can think of off the top of my head. So, it means we might have 1 more foil. I'm not sure if the SPs take up a foil slot, so we could have up to 1 more foil. If we do get it, that answers that question though. And there's another Carol double rare, so that's perfect. If I had to pick anything to get anything of, it would be Carol over Pecorine. It's not a very wide margin, but that's where my preference would be, for sure. I'm trying to think if there's any other characters that I would really be interested in having a double R of. I think I did see the llama character has one. She's the only one I can really think of off the top of my head, and I certainly don't want one of those. So far, I haven't gone into the actual story of the Princess Connect games, so I think that's another reason I'm so excited for it. Tomorrow's definitely going to be a great day. I haven't seen the time for the release, so I'm really hoping it's sometime tonight. Anytime before like 11 would be great, so I can put a couple hours into it. But who knows when we'll end up getting it at this point. Until 3 days ago, I thought we weren't getting it till March. So even being able to get it this early is a hell of a treat. Really it is. The only tiresome thing is going to be re-rolling, though. I think I'm going to aggressively re-roll on this. I think it's something I would really like to stick with over the long term. Longest I've ever played a gacha is just AFK Arena. I'm still playing it. It's going on right around 400 days or something logged in at this point. Princess Connect I plan to do at least the same. Feels like it's kind of just winding down, honestly. 6 more packs to go. I believe just 2 double rares for this box, and the triple rare, and, well, SP of course. So we should see at least 2 more double rares, I think. Possibly 3, but 2's going to be the minimum. Again, I use the word I think. I'm pretty sure they work fairly similar to the English sets, where you're guaranteed 4. If you only get 1 foil, you get 5. It's going to be something along those lines, at least. That's what matters. So we're going to shoot for at least 2 more. There's 1. Not a huge fan of the guild. I can't think of what they named their guild. It was something adorable, I will say that, but I don't think in the anime, at least, they played the characters out very well. They just ended up still seeming absolutely useless. It was disappointing. And they ended up completely confident at the end of the episode, which is probably not good for them going into a world of monsters, thinking they can actually do well solo. So 3 more packs, including this one. Let's see what we do have. Another double rare, another repeat one. So that is 4 double rares for the box. So I don't really expect we'll end up with another one, but there is a chance. Technically, there's still a chance of a foil, I think, unless the SP does replace foils. I really don't know, though. But I'm going to assume we just have 1 more rare left to go. Then I will, for probably the 10th time today, I'll look up if they have an official release time. I assume that's what I'm going to do right after this. It doesn't look foil? No. Okay. Well, we're not complaining. Anytime we get an SP, I will never allow myself to complain. I don't think most of the non-main character SPs are worth too much. So, I know Shiori I was looking at specifically, I think she was only like $25 or something. So she doesn't even pay for a box. I'm not sure where this is at. I think it's one of the better ones, though, to be honest, out of the non-main characters. But either way, we can't complain. I don't care if it's a $10 SP, it's still opening an SP. There's not really much room to complain on that. So that's great. Continue to have great luck recently. 2 SPs out of 5 trial decks. 1 SP out of 2 boxes today. So that's good. Hopefully we stay on that streak. Especially for our Grand Order boxes. We ordered 2 cases. I'm really not sure how many I'm actually going to open, though. I feel like I'm going to burn out really quickly. But there's a secret rare MASH, so we're hoping we can use our luck and get one of those before I do burn out of 2 sealed cases. Or a master case, I guess, is what they call it. I think I'm guaranteed one. I just don't know if I'm going to open enough boxes to get to it. But either way, today was great. Got some double R's I wanted. Got an SP. Pretty happy. Alright, thanks for watching.